The guys that play at the top of the game, they're fucking geniuses.
It's sort of a hobby company called The Boring Company. Started out as a joke, and we decided to make it real.
It's not about coming to get motivated. It's not about getting motivated, right? Motivation is important, right? And we need that daily. Parents, y'all gotta do me a huge favor. Make sure this summer that the babies stay motivated, right?
76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. 64% of Americans that have businesses break even or lose money. Most people don't have any money and have accepted the fact that they don't have any money. They don't have any leftover money. They're fearful of money constantly. They overspend. They don't know how to produce money. They definitely don't know how to multiply it. When I saw that whoever had the money decided where we went, I wanted money. I didn't want money because of money. I wanted money because it appeared to me that whoever had the money had control of the environment. One year I made 650 grand. The guy looked at me. I was telling somebody, I said, I made 600 grand this year. And he's like, how do you live on that? I said, excuse me? He said, how do you live on that? How do you make sense of your potential at that? And are you bragging or complaining? He's like, I'm confused. And I'm like, fucking thank you so much. See you later. I got to get back to work. Because it was a wake-up call, man. I'm like, oh wow, what's available out there? Like, I don't want to hustle. I want to prosper. I don't want to grind. I want to create a machine that monetizes. You know, I'm not shameful of money. I want money. I want a lot of money. I want to give money away. I want to raise a lot of money. And you can't do that if you're broke. So
poor people are selfish.
They definitely.
Explain that.
Poor people, look, poor people are extremely selfish people. And the concept here is you're thinking about yourself all the time. What you don't have, what you need, your clothing, your shelter, your excuses, your problems. And I say that with no sympathy, because sympathy's not gonna feed you.
Give them the cars and the over-leveraged homes and make them feel like they're rich, but they're not.
Yeah, like let's give them homes, let's give them cars, let's indebt them, and we got slaves.
How does one, just in the middle of doing all the things you do, create cars, rockets, all this stuff you're doing, constantly innovating, decide to just make a flamethrower? Where do you have the time for that?
Well, I wouldn't put a lot of time into the flamethrower. This was an off-the-cuff thing, and so I have it's sort of a hobby company called The Boring Company, which started out as a joke, and we decided to make it real, and dig a tunnel under LA, and then other people asked us to dig tunnels, and so we said yes in a few cases. And then we have a merchandise section that only has one piece of merchandise at a time. And we started off with a cat, and there was only one thing it was just boringcompany.com/cap or hat. That's it. Oh, and then we sold the hats, limited edition. It just said The Boring Company. And then I'm a big fan of Spaceballs, the movie, and in Spaceballs, yogurt goes through the merchandising section, and they have a flamethrower in the merchandising section of Spaceballs, and the kids love that one. That's the line. When he pulls out the flamethrower, it's like, we should do a flamethrower. Give people more credit.
I couldn't agree more, and I want to thank you not just for all the crazy innovations you've come up with and your constant flow of ideas, but that you choose to spread that idea, which is it's very vulnerable, but it's very honest, and it resonates with me, and I believe it. I believe it's true too. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All you assholes out there, be nice, bitch. All right.
I can.
I will.
I will.
I must.
I must.
I must.
I must.
I must.
You heard a lot of stuff. Man, you have been in the presence of some great men. Now, you gotta do me a favor though. It's not about coming to get motivated. It's not about getting motivated, right? Motivation is important, right? And we need that daily, because we need that drive. And so, parents, y'all gotta do me a huge favor. Make sure this summer that the babies stay motivated, right? Make sure they stay motivated. And I tell people who disrespect motivation that motivation is like a car battery. It's not the car. But try to move your car without a battery. Yep, try to turn that ignition without a battery, right? So you got to make sure that throughout the summer, they're listening to the right stuff, they're around the right people, and we got to make sure their motivation is high, because if their motivation is high, then they can make their dreams become a reality. So now listen to me, men and women, listen to me very closely. You got to hear what I'm telling you. Emotions is something that the Creator gave us. It's a beautiful thing. But when you get to the point where your emotions don't allow you to perform at a high level, we got a problem. So listen to me very closely, young people. This is what I'm telling you right now. I'm not 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old. I'm not playing with you. There are some people that will tell you that you can be spoiled. They're going to spoil you till you're 18, 19, 20. I'm telling you, we're living in a time right now in America's history that if you're a brown or a black kid, that you 12 years old, 13, 14, they're going to treat you like you grown. You'll get pulled over by the cops. Ain't nobody gonna look at you like you 14 years old. You do the wrong thing, you'll get gunned down in this country. I don't care if you 15, 16, you make the wrong, so I can't treat you like you 12.